Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In this video, I would like to show you this 1/18 scale Mercedes-Benz 500SL. This is made by Norev, and this is the R129 generation. Price point on this, $130 shipped to the US. I got this maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. So that was a while back. And this is the pre-facelift model. In my other video review, I will talk about the facelifted model that is made by Auto Art. And as you can see, this is a full opening diecast. So let me close these openings so you can see the car here in the turntable with everything being closed. And also, it came with this roof, the soft top that you can kind of fit here. There you go, and everything, everything closed up right here. I particularly like this metallic blue, this dark blue metallic color, two-tone combined with the lighter blue on the bottom half of the car, and also the color coordinated soft top. So I think it just gives this car a really nice luxury cruiser of the 90s. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this Mercedes 500SL. Okay, so the very first thing I want to mention to you is that when I got this car, the roof didn't fit perfectly. Like when you installed the roof, there's a gap like on the front between the top of the windshield and the roof, right? So the roof kind of, it kind of teeter-tatter, on this point when you put it on. So it kind of moved like this. So what I did is I got a heat gun and I heat up the bottom of it, and I slowly push the front of it, the front part of this, at the top part of this. So I slowly push it down to the point when you close this, right, everything fits perfectly. So if you decide to do something like that, if you run into the same issue, just be careful. Make sure you don't apply too much heat and end up melting the plastic piece. So this is where I applied the heat. So I took the roof, I applied from the underside of this area here where my finger is, right? And then you just kind of bend it until it fits perfectly. So anyway, I just want to make a mention of that. Okay, let's take a closer look at this car. So if you look at up front, right, Norev, again, this is the pre-facelifted car, so it doesn't have the projector. Everything is still kind of like a halogen reflector, and you have all this pattern on the lenses on the headlight, which Norev replicate that nicely, and it still have the amber turn signal like the pre-facelift car, and it also have this wiper. The wiper is not let me see, it's not a separate piece, like it's actually glued on to the lens, which is great, right? You don't risk breaking it, and then you have the separate fog light here. So yeah, from the front, the car, this 500SL by Norev, it looks very correct, if you will. It has that correct proportion and the correct look of this R129. Okay, so let's take a look at under the hood. So this is the this is half engine, so only the top half of the engine is molded here, right? If you can see this is not a see-through, which is kind of too bad, but it's okay. The details is still acceptable. This is the V8, the 5-liter V8 Mercedes unit, right? Again, some old school touches here, right? You still see a distributor back here, and you got the valve cover, which says Mercedes-Benz with the Mercedes logo in it. So yeah, overall it's pretty neat, and you do get some warning labels here on the front, right? You get the radiator fan here and this brace. So overall, it's pretty well detailed, and you can even see here under the hood they have the sound deadening material. Unfortunately, the hinges on the hood is not that good. It's kind of like this dog black instead of having this multi-link hinges like the real car. But again, it's still acceptable. All right, so let's take a look at the side view of this 500SL. Again, this is the pre-facelifted car, right? So it has the squarish fence here on the side, and it has this 8-hole wheel style, which is one of my favorite OE wheels from Mercedes. I think I really like the style. I think it's you know, it's really good. It just makes the car look modern. At the same time, it still look you know, like a proper 90s car at the same time. So yeah. Okay, underneath the car, you know, you got a pretty good detail actually. No, there's a little bit of suspension here, you know, not much, right? You know, it's not like you can really bounce the car up and down that much, but there is a working suspension here. You know, you do get a pretty good detail of the rear suspension, front suspension, and you know, you can see this cover here. You can see the transmission and the separate exhaust. So, okay, let's take a look at the interior. So everything is carpeted here. You know, if you look at you know, here, and even at the bottom part, sorry, of the front dash here by the glove box, this is carpeted as well. And if you look at the door panel, you know, you do get the seat adjustment here, right? You get the seat adjustment here. You get the memory seat. It's replicated here really well. You get the 3 separate speaker grills. Here's the door pull handle. And on the bottom part of the door here, the door panel, this is carpeted as well. You know, just typical 90s luxury car. Again, it's really neatly replicated here. If you look at the center console, right, you get the automatic transmission shifter there. You get the HVAC, you get the sound system, AC fence, and you know, since this is convertible, you can get a pretty good look at the interior. So, yeah, I don't know, I really like it. I think Norev did a really good job here. This is the version with no. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I take it back. This is the version with the tiny back seat. You know, you do see you know, the seatbelt buckle there, right? And also this roll bar here, you can raise it up, right? You can raise it up and down. So there you go. And here's take a look at the rear of the car, right? The one thing that I think was kind of amiss is that for some reason I think the taillight looks a little bit too tall, right? I think there should be like an outline, like a black outline or something that makes this a little bit thinner, a little bit shorter, I mean, you know. So I don't know, to me, like when I look at it versus the real car, this looks a little bit tall. But, you know, don't like that discourage you from getting this car. I mean, it's, you know, everything else still good. Here's the trunk, right? It's a pretty tiny trunk. You know, it's all fully carpeted, right? And you get that safety triangle on the trunk lid, you know, and they even finished the bottom of the trunk lid, which is pretty nice. Okay, so here's the other side view of the Mercedes SL here. Let me zoom it out a little bit. Okay, and here's the interior view from the driver's side. If you can see this, they actually replicate the instrument cluster, so all the dials there are present, right? And you get the 4-spoke steering wheel. This is the newer, I would say, you know, the I don't know if I want to say newer. To me, sometimes the 90s is still new. Just show you my age, I guess, you know. But this is the style of steering wheel Mercedes with the when they start incorporating the airbags. So, okay. All right. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this Norev release of the Mercedes 500SL. If you have any comments, suggestion, or questions, feel free to post them in the comment section. Much appreciated if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed this Mercedes SL review. I will see you in my next video, and thanks for watching.